Hello everyone, Sargon, Destroyer of Worlds here, and thank you for joining me again for another episode of Timberborn. Yes, we are back with our friendly little beavers here, the Folktails, in the colony of Beavertown. And when we last left off, we were undertaking a great project. As you can see, lots of beavers working their way over here to build a great wall. And you can see there's a lot of construction orders which we are going to change up. But speaking of changes, there have been a lot of changes here in the game of Timberborn. Yeah, there's been a big update for those that aren't aware, there's an experimental branch which is not this game, but they have taken what was under there and now put into the base game. So we have lots of things underway here that we have to think about. There's been a change to their well-being. There has been obviously some nice UI and quality of life updates and some other changes, including the ability to create golems. Yeah, no, not the one here from Lord of the Rings, but mechanical golems. Also, they'll allow us to do terraforming. Excuse me. Good morning. Yes, I've had a cup of coffee, but I guess probably should have had some water as well. So with that, oops, I was off screen, so the beaver stopped working. So with those golems, we can now move dirt. So we're not going to get to the golems today, I don't think, because we have to also make sure we are well balanced, because they have also changed the water requirements for our beavers. So we're going to have to make sure all our colonies have sufficient water. But let's get out of this view and let's get into things. And as you can see, one of the things here, we have an injured beaver and nothing to do in range. So we're going to keep this on slow while we get things readjusted. So first off, let's see what Board Buddy has here. So if we have a look, let's come up top. Board Buddy is this lumberjack who basically was able to get a path done for us we were working on. So we will fix that. Let's remove that little bit of road. And since the priority area has been cleared, he can now come up and start clearing all of these trees up here. And now you get to work. And speaking of trees, let's see if we can get down. Now, first off, we will prioritize the staircases. And I do want to get down to this area here. And I really should be concerned about the injured little beavers. But let's make sure we've got access to as much wood as we can. I think if we put a platform here, staircase. Oh. Maybe that's too... Oh no, okay, so I can't get down that way. So let's remove. Let's have a look-see here. Okay, I should be able to put one there. Is that... Oh, that's 3 high. That's why. That'd be a little more challenging. But I've got a plan. There's always a plan. So we can do this. We'll come into our landscaping tools. And we will demolish that. And then we can come in with our staircase. And we can put one here, one here. And then eventually those do a little jog. And we can extend that across. Okay, so that will be good. So now I think what we need to do is let's have a look at our poor injured beavers. And as you can see, we've got 2 of them over here. And you can actually look, we have an update. So this is negatively affecting. He's refusing to work. You know, gonna have to talk to labor relations about this one. So we're down beavers. They're like, if they're injured, they don't want to work. I get it. I get it. You can see here, basic needs are mainly being met, except hurt. And so he's now unemployed. And then there's a whole bunch of other things that we can now see, but we haven't dealt with some other benefits and perks, which we might get to a few this episode, but let's get to dealing with our poor injured beavers. So we need to come into our well-being, and we need to unlock the medical bed. So that is one thing we need. And as well, we need to find our healer. So this is good, but you notice we have a new crop type, and those are dandelions. So we're going to unlock this for 300 science, and we're going to have to start finding some spots for these things. So we'll rotate ourselves up, and we need to find a spot. Ooh. Okay, squirrel. Let's not detonate that as the beavers go by. Okay, let's do it now. No, 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 no. Okay, phew. Okay, they're fine. It's all good. Okay, we're fine. So if we come in, the dandelions require a forester. Now, I think what we're going to have to do is find a good spot to put these in our main district and probably sacrifice some of our trees. So let's come in, because we could replace this. This can go. So yeah, let's replace this building. We are going to come in and remove. Yeah, let's remove these here for now. And we will come in and we will place another forester. Oh, we're going to have to wait for that to clear because, or can they? Yeah, no, that can go there. We're fine. So we can place that there, and we can put a little path, and then we'll come in and tell these folks to plant a few dandelions for now. So it's going to take us a bit before we get enough dandelions, and I think what we can do is we've come over here. We should be able to put some dandelions, but we're also going to have to deal with putting in some more water pumps. So let's come into our structures. Get to better rotation. Okay, this is too deep. So I think what we're going to do is put some pumps here. So let's come in. Okay, let's put in 2 water pumps. Let's not put in all the pumps. So, but if we do this, we can have pumps. We can have a path because those pumps do need to be connected. And then we can come in and should be able to reach and put in some more dandelions. Oh no, they can't reach. What's going on? Oh. Yeah, maybe if we got these things built. So let's put these on high priority. That should help a lot. And so that's going to give us dandelions. And let's prioritize the removal. These need to go. We need to get rid of these pronto. Too sweet. Now, I think what we can also do is... Oh no, we're going to put some things here. So let's come into our well-being, I believe. We unlock the healers. So we're going to put the healer's hut right here. So this healer is going to make the medicine and distribute it to the medical beds. So that's important. Now if we come in here, the medical beds, we can put them in a few different spots. In fact, we could put 2 right here. Great, so nice little spots to put these things. So this is a large colony, so let's make sure these are also spread out where the beavers can take advantage of them. Oh, here's a nice little nifty little spot. We can put one here as well. Oh, poor buddy's got nothing to do. Oh, it's probably because he has no fuel. We have no logs? We got logs. This is weird. Okay, something we're going to have to look at. Yes. So we have the beginnings of healers here in our main colony. So that is good news. We'll almost have, I think we can start planting some more of these dandelions, so those foresters got some things to do. But those beavers are quickly removing all the old sunflowers. We have a couple unconnected buildings. Where are these? Okay, so what's happened here, we have since moved our district center. So these are no longer reachable by district number 2. So we'll remove the path here, and we will put in a gate. Where are you? District gate. There we go, and we can come in and remove this district gate, and we just add a path back in. All is connected with the world again. Not that we really need these log piles, but we will leave them. And let's maybe put in a connection so that if they wanted to, they could come down here as well. Not that this staircase is super necessary at this point, but we'll leave it. We'll allow it. And there we go. You know, ideas. We might look at putting in some aquatic farming, but not today, or not now at least. We have things to do. And as you can see, we have all the room for the dandelions now. And we'll make sure, oh, they can't reach. But I wonder, let's see if we were to do a shortcut here. And if they were to come down, can they reach it from the other side? Hopefully, folks, hopefully they can. Otherwise, we'll rethink the area, maybe put in some more pumps. You might be like, well, you got plenty of water, but the water, she's going to go fast. So this is one part of the well-being change. Now, the other part we really need to take care of, and we'll start here in our main district, is now the lumberjacks, they're going to break their teeth. So that's not good. So they need this teeth grindstone. So let's find a few spots. And I think for our beavers here, we'll give them, because we have 2 lumberjack posts. Where else do we have a lumberjack post? We have one over here. So perhaps we could put one there. Where else might it make sense? Things that make you go, Okay, we'll put one here. And let's check the range of this forester. So this forester can also plant some dandelions. Handy dandy. There we go. He hops to work. Or should. Where are you, my dude? Oh, you're working over here. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Ooh, you can see, thank goodness this drought is almost over, because the low water level is causing some of our trees to dry out. Not good. Not good. Okay, so we have the key things of well-being. So we've added the teeth grindstones to this area, and we've added our medical beds to our main district. So let's head over. Okay, district number 3. we have plenty of room here as well. So this forester could plant their own dandelions. So let's come over here. And I think what we'll do is we will plant dandelion here. And then we're going to come in and put a healer's hut as well so they can make their own medicine. A lot of green fertile land thanks to all that great water. So maybe we will put healer's hut here, and then we'll put some medical beds. So this land isn't fertile, so it's perfect for that. Now I do want to have the ability for our loggers or lumberjacks to grind their teeth. So there's two, so I'm going to have one. Oh, those are scrap metal. So we have one lumberjack here, and he's not working. Not that he has anything to do at this point, so that is fine. Okay, so we've added medical beds. We've got our healer here. So this is good news. I think we're doing okay. So we come over to District 2. And actually, one of the things before I forget, we actually don't want these dynamite here. Let's remove those. So if we come, we need to, I'm not sure if we have actual room for dandelion production here, but we will need access to a few things. So let's come in. Okay, just it looks funny, that path. Okay, so path. So let's get rid of that path. Oh no, sorry, they have to around. Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, so let's also come back into our well-being, and we're going to add a grindstone. And let's add one over here as well. And this poor beaver has nothing to gather. Now he's going to soon be getting some more chestnuts, so that's good news. Well, he'll have things to do. Now, that is a good start, but what we will need to do is we are going to have from the main district come over here. Let's, I guess, to this distribution post. We're going to add a route over to District 2 to provide medicine. There we go. And we're going to have to add district distribution limits. I do want to keep at least, let's say, 15 medicine in the main district. Oh, you can see the injuries are just piling up. And we're lacking workers left, right, and center. We probably just went through a death wave. So that's not good. Did we? What happened here? A whole bunch are born. No. Okay. Just problems. Just problems. Okay, so the other thing we're going to get fixing here is our entire plan. Now, I think one of the things too is actually let's reduce the working hours, because if we click on this beaver, you can see the fact he was thirsty. Let's pause this. He's hungry, which he shouldn't be hungry. There's food in the district. Go eat, my dude. There is a negative buff now to hunger. So this is a new update. If he doesn't eat, he's going to die soon, and he's working at half speed. I get it. I get hangry, and I slow down if I'm hungry. So let's make sure he's fed. It's funny, he's got plenty of nutrition. We'll have to also look at rebalancing things, but we need them to drink and eat, so we are not going to work them as hard. So we've gone from 18 hours to 16 hours. So hopefully that helps. Now, maybe the other thing we need to look at too is let's come in over here and let's add in some more water pumps because we're going to need it. So this is the other part of the rebalancing before we get into other more exciting stuff. Let's add in some platforms, and then we're going to add in 2 water pumps. Does that work? Yes, that works. Perfect. Just enough space to sneak by. And actually, let's get this tree removed. Let's just delete that tree. Goodbye, tree. And that's because I do want to put a set of stairs going up here. And then we can add a path there at least. Okay, so this will improve the water. What? Oh no, okay. Our little destruction sign threw me off here. I'm like, okay, now what's wrong? Okay, so then let's come over to district number 3. We do want to add in more water pumps because water is life. So if we come over here, we're going to have to lose, although we don't need to lose too much. No, we're going to have to lose. Yeah. So, but we're going to have to lose some of our crops. But let's see if we can minimize our crop loss. So let's add those there. 3 platform. Maybe do this, and we'll add one here. I just think we're going to have to rethink some of these just a tad. Yeah, okay, so then we need to add a set of 3 platforms here. And water pump. And now we can add path, and the drought is now over. Let's come in though and remove those so we get our pathing around. Okay, so that is done and we're doing great. We have the beginnings of things being rebalanced. Although in fact, over here in District 3, let's add one more large water tank. And we can put that right here. And now, oh, okay. And actually, I left this blank thinking I might place the healers here, but let's add in more dandelions. So let's put that as dandelions. So this will make sure District 3 is well served. Okay, so that is good. We have, let's look through districts. Plenty of food in Beavertown, the main district. Water, we're doing well for. District 3, this nearest district, is doing okay. We'll get the water increased. And they have now the ability to make their own food. Hang on. Do they have the ability to truly make their own food? I don't think we've added any grills yet. Okay, because we have potatoes going, but I don't think we have any way to process those potatoes here. So let's have a look. No, I don't see any ability to do that. So let's come into food, and we are going to put in at least one grill, and we can put that. Yeah, it's a perfect little spot. Okay, so there we go. So that will mean these beavers here in District 3 will have carrots and potatoes, and they'll be able to make their own grilled potatoes. They'll be able to make their own medicine, and hopefully we'll be able to deal with all our poor injured little beavers. So let's get back to, exploding things. I love to explode things. There we go. And then we can put a staircase in here. And then let's add a cut order. to this entire area down here. There we go. Let's get those trees. Those trees are precious, and we want them. Okay, now the next thing, and this is getting back to our big main project, is we are going to do a bit of a rethink. So if we come into our demolish, we are actually going to cut our plants in half. We are going to remove all of this construction order here. Let's just get rid of these, get rid of those. And we're going to change the size of this reservoir. And so we are going to, I think, cap it here. Let's come all the way across. And rotate and make sure we get this little gap there. There we go. Now, these beavers are unfortunately not going to be able to get much further here. So we are going to look at starting to make a new district. So we're going to have a little fun with this. So we are going to place, where do we want that? Here? We do need to have some room for the district center for now. So if we were to come in, where are you? You're here. Like it can fit here, but it's a tight fit. So if I put it there, then they can't get onto this. So I think we're going to have to do is put a couple platforms. And we're just planning this out now because we need to get over there first. But I want to make sure I put what I like a levee dam and floodgate system here where it makes the most sense. So if we come in, let's have a look-see here. What am I looking for? Labor. We need a distribution. Oh, sorry. Drop-off point. So if we were able to put that here, so the path needs to come here. Okay, so this works. So let's come in. We are going to put some levees. And as much as we can come and build right across, we want to have a little bit of fun. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to build some dams. And then we're going to build staircase. Staircase? Did I put this in the right spot? Or do we want it here? Hang on. Did we put that where I actually want it? So if we come in distribution center, actually I think what we want, let's move that over one. Okay, so with that we come into our path and structure, so there'll be a hidden staircase there. And then they can put a staircase here. Is that the right level? Hard to tell. Hard to tell. No, we need to. Okay, come in and put the dam. Okay, actually, we'll come back and put the dam in there in a minute. Oh, the challenges here. Okay, so let's levee, dam, staircase. And now let's delete all this stuff we just built, or put construction orders on, because we don't want that built. So this will give something for our beavers to do here as well. And we just can build a nice little stair, or path, I should say. And now these guys can come and just come right across. Now they're not going to be able to reach. And we're going to need to put one levee here. So let's come in. Levee in the corner with a path. Okay. So this will allow us to, build a nice little reservoir, but keep this area, because we're going to have to build a district in here, and I want to have this area as farmland. Now to make that work, I want to provide basically a channel of water coming through here. So let's come into our landscaping tools as well. Let's leave basically 2 room. So if we do this, in fact, I think what we'll do, no, we can come down like this. So if we do this, that's blocked off. And then we can come over here. And this is going to require a lot of rework. But we can put in some floodgates right there. And I think what we'll do is we'll add some blocks in there. Yes, that should work. Now that's not going to solve this problem. But before we do the big thing, let's block this off. And we're going to rise this level of water up and over so we can top off all the water in District 3. Because it's going to be a bit before they can do this again, because we are going to move those floodgates. So let's get this topped up and all nice and built. We'll keep an eye on this because I have a habit of flooding this area because I do what I'm doing. I raise the floodgates. I'm like, oh, I'll be back in a minute. Hours later, I come back. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of flooding District 3. So let's keep an eye on here. And keep this going to the top. Because the nice thing is, we're also going to be able to put our forester up here. And basically plant this area for more trees. District 3 is going to become a quite independent little district here quite easily. There's a lot of land for them to work with. Now they don't have their own power, and I haven't exactly thought of a solution to provide them their own power, but at the very least, we're also going to have to figure out a way to get them. Oh, what's going on? Which one? What error is this? Oh, you aren't connected by paths. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute, you should not be at the top yet. Okay, so let's prioritize removal of those so we can get that working. As you can see, we're playing to the edge here. We're almost there. Look at these beavers, hard at work. Yeah, because these guys as well, if we can also connect them over, they will do a lot of great work on setting up our new district. Okay, there we go. Paused it for a second. We will now just release the floodgates. There we go. Okay, so now what we want to do is put in a stack of 3-tier floodgates. So we are going to have to find where there's going to go. So if we rotate over here, this is where they're going to be. And that is 3, I believe. Yeah. So there you go. So we do need 1 levee. And we can come in here. Oh. Ah! Making things worse. Okay, so that is good. So we can just run that along there for now. And we'll put that there. Okay, so now they need to be able to get there. And this is in the way. So let's come in and we are actually going to demolish all of this. Whoop, not all this. Stop. No, stop. All of that. There we go. And we can bring this closer, make sure they can get there. And what this will allow us to do is push water into this lake bed here, which actually will be great for aqua farming as well. So our new district will also be able to self-sustain themselves and supply things like grilled spatterdock to the entire colony. Okay. Oh, flooding. Uh-oh. Flooding, flooding, flooding. And I did the exact same thing, or the exact thing I was trying to avoid. This will go away. It's only slight flooding and not massive flooding. Okay. Not good either way. I was playing with fire, or I guess playing with water. And we got bitten. So, and I think I've placed some roads. No, okay. All right, there we go. So there's no available workers here in District 3. We have 11 unfulfilled jobs, 7 growing up. So we are going to have to add in some more workers or some more room at the inn. Oh, no. Okay, no, we should be fine. So we have 7 kits that will grow up. We have 10 unoccupied beds. So there's room for more growth and basically 11 vacancies. So District 3 is basically currently well balanced. Maybe we can get them to focus on this for a minute. That would be nice, please. Please, please. Pretty please. Okay, so that is good. And the flooding is basically dissipated. So that is good. So as you can see, we've got a lot of stuff underway. It's amazing how quickly just getting things rebalanced and reset up are going here. So now the other thing I want to do, and this is going to be important, is we need to protect ourselves. I have, through some play testing, a habit of flooding out this area. So we are going to build a new wall system actually right along here, all nice and high. It's going to match the height of, okay, I think that height is fine because we're not going to be able to go higher than this land here. So this will allow us, let's rotate around, get a better view. Here we go, come on in. Is we can build, where are we, some platforms. Because we will want the ability for them to go around the floodgates. So if we come in and do 3, and 1 and 1, and here. Actually, we'll make sure we can easily put any pathing underneath if we want. So we'll do this. A little extra, I'm fine with it. Actually, you know what? I'm not 100% fine with it. Let's delete that before they get to work. Oops. I think I deleted too much. So, yeah. Yep. And that's in the wrong spot. Oh my goodness. I made a mistake. My depth perception, she didn't know a good. So let's do this. That needs one more. There we go. Okay, so that is fixed again. So we have this, and now what we'll do is we will come in and we'll do one layer here, and now we'll do a triple. And this will allow for beavers to come around. We'll also be able to start building this. Now what we are going to have to do though is we will come in. Oh, no. No, sir. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. No, no. We have problems here. So let's release as much water as we can. Let's raise. Oh, that is raised. Look at all this flooding. This is terrible. This is not the way to do things. This is not good. Look at that. Oh, just see, this is the problem. You get distracted and you think you're on the ball and you're not. So I probably released all that water in a manner which I should not have. And that just made matters worse. Okay. Oh, too far from the district. What are you guys smoking? I know you guys can get here. Too far, too far. Oh, we're missing a path. You need a path here. That should be... Okay, you can get there now. Doesn't solve this flooding issue, but... Okay. So we're going to have to do, now that we've released some of that water, that has helped. Oh my goodness. So... These trees will die in 8 days, and I'm not sure there's much I can do about it. But let's see if we can. So part of what we're going to try to do is pump out the water. So let's make sure we prioritize all of that. There we go, all prioritized. So hopefully by getting these things pumping, that will get some of that water out. And then we'll be able to release some of this water. I think the other thing we might need to do is... No, there's not much else we can do at this point. It is what it is. This flooded building has this farmhouse, which that's not good. That is not good at all. We might be able to release some of that water pressure. Let's try that. Let's come in here and we'll remove this block and hopefully get that water to release. If we get enough of it to release, it should be able to dry out quicker and save all these. No. Well, some of these crops will be saved, but not all. Okay, the other thing, as we look to wrap things up in today's episode, I do want to come in here and rejig what I have planned here. It's still very similar in concept, but we are going to remove this, and let's come around to this side here. We are going to remove... No, hang on. I just want to remove, this layer here. And I guess a few of you guys. We're going to reposition where the floodgates are. I was thinking about this. I do want to provide a buffer. And I think we're going to channel that here. So let's do this. Yes. We don't need you. So that means we can come up here and yeah, we're doing okay. So if we come back to this side, we can much easier see where we need to place some platforms, and we can come around, provide the pathing. And that should work. Yeah, that should work quite well. Now, these guys are almost at the end of how far they can reach, and there's not much we can do about that. We've moved this district center as basically as far as we're really willing to go. There's probably a few little tips and tricks we can do. Ooh, no recipe selected. Okay, well that means, oh, this guy's built. So you can do grilled potatoes. And let's get somebody working there today. So a lot of things are underway, and there's not much we can do now to fix some of our flooding issues, except being much more vigilant. So we can speed things up a bit, get things going here. Now the one thing we can do, and to try to save some of this, is if we come into here, we can try deleting. We can do that. We can delete this. Same thing we did at the farm area, is we can release some of that water. But as you can see, there's only so much spot for this. Actually, this is, you know, got a nice area where that water can go. Question is, can we get this to dry out within 8 days? Maybe. Maybe. And this guy's like, well, let's pause him. He's got nothing to do for now. Same thing with this guy. He can go work elsewhere for now. That will help. And we have buildings lacking power. Okay. Oh. So I think the last thing we're going to do here today, let's get this set up. This is actually not connected. So let's rotate around. I do want to move, I think, this staircase to here. And we are going to look to do a little more power connections. So we can connect power here. We can build, I think, a windmill here. Can we get another one in? Not there, but we can put one, maybe one here. Let's put it here. And I don't think there's any others I can fit in. No. Oh, actually, I don't think we want you there. No, we want you here. Because, and you'll see why here, is we are going to, here's a little hint, we're going to build up this wall here as well, to make sure that this area does not get flooded when we start messing with the floodgates up by District 3. Okay, so those are being built. And you can say they were very anxious to get on with that work. I now think we might need to... Okay, so if we were to come, we need one here. That can be connected there. That can go here. Let's just pause that to make sure they don't get stuck behind it. And then let's provide a path as a little reminder for us. So this, okay, I want to be able to get up here and down over. So I think we're going to have to do a little bit of mining. So if we were to place some explosives in this area, including here, what we'll be able to do, yeah, we're going to have to rethink this. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't delete the things I think they've been working on. So we will come and I think we'll just be safe. We'll put a power there, power there. In fact, maybe what we'll do is we will put explosives all the way over. Yeah, we'll just sink a lot of stuff. Let's give ourselves the space to do the things that we want to do. And okay, so that is to be set up. It's going to take us a while to get it all connected so that the actual smelters are connected to the main district power supply. We have one unconnected building. Okay, let's put a path there. We can make some happy beavers. And yeah, things are going well. So as you can see, we have a lot underway here. Some big plans that we started last episode that we are continuing this episode. And there'll be a lot of work for our busy beavers. So I think with that, we're going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. And until next time, bye for now.